friends. In today's video, come spend a day with me as I get ready. I do lots of cleaning, I work on laundry, I get some much needed computer work done for my YouTube channel, I walk my pups, and I cook a delicious dinner of dill pickle soup for my family. If this sounds like something you'd enjoy, pop my video on your TV, tablet, or phone and clean along with me, or sit back and relax with your favorite drink and stockpile this cleaning motivation for future use. Hope you enjoy! Don't forget to like my video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell notification for more inspiring motivational videos. Let's be friends on Instagram too. You can find me at Home with Elizabeth.
What can I say, friends? I'm not fancy.
Good morning, friends. As you can see, I am just a simple girl. I sleep in leggings and a t-shirt, and I get up and change into clean leggings and a t-shirt. And this is what I do in the morning. I wash my face with a washcloth and water, that's it. And then I brush my teeth, and I'm going to use some Listerine.
Good old Listerine.
And friends, I have always been like this. I have never been a makeup wearer. I've never been like an elaborate skincare person. I've never been elaborate hairdresser. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for over a year now, and friends, you can look at all my videos. I pretty much am a ponytail wearer, a bun wearer, or a braid wearer. The one thing I have recently started doing is I bought this Aussie Miracle like hair repair serum. Finally let my hair go all gray. It does seem to get a lot drier than when I was younger. Did purchase this serum that I put in my hair. Recently I've been doing it about twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. And I've also, I showed you in my one video, I started using a hair bonnet, and I bought a a silk pillowcase because I'm just trying to keep my hair from looking frizzy a lot. So I have started doing that, and as you saw there, I'm all ready for the day. So we're just going to get this bed made, and then we're going to move into my living room. Oh, and I got hot last night and took my socks off, so we got to dig those out or I will be short socks. Friends, you're going to notice here I do not have a comforter on my bed. I don't think I've shared this with you all, but the first night Harper was home after her surgery and she lost those staples, she bled all over our comforter. I am happy to report though that after several days of sticking my head in the sand and not wanting to do anything with it, I did finally get it out to my kitchen on my island, and I gave it tons of peroxide and baking soda and Dawn dish soap, and I got all the blood out, thankfully. We just haven't got it back on my bed yet in this video. All right, we are down in the basement here, and this was a Monday, and this is my middle son's clothes. And friends, he has so many clothes lately. I don't know why. My guess it's because he's doing football lifts in the morning, he's going to school, he's doing his rugby practice after school, he works 3 days a week. He has a lot of clothes right now, friends. So I actually end up doing 3 loads of clothes for him today. We're just using my powdered Tide. I'm using my Lysol laundry sanitizer, and those are Walmart Great Value brand dryer sheets that I use. I want to welcome you back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name's Elizabeth. I'm a 51-year-old wife and stay-at-home mom to 7 adult/teenage children. I have 2 girls aged 26 and 22. They both live outside the home. I have 3 boys aged 20, 17, and 15. My 20-year-old is in his sophomore year of college, so he is only home about 4 months out of the year. But I'm also an auntie to 2 additional teenage boys, 16-year-old twins. They're my nephews that I got custody of a few years ago. So if you're keeping count there, yes, I have 4 teenage boys in my house full-time, 5 part-time. On my channel, you'll find lots of cleaning motivation, cleaning inspiration, a little bit of organization and decluttering, a little bit of decorating inspiration, but what you're going to find lots and lots of is real life. I like to keep it very real here on my channel and share my perfectly imperfect life with you all. I strive to help others not feel so alone in this world and to help them realize that the best way to live life is as their most perfectly imperfect self also. If this sounds like something you would enjoy watching, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you join my community. All right, friends, as you saw there, I just got my first load out of the washer and into the dryer. Like I said, this is a Monday, so the weekend before I had cleaned the basement here, and I didn't do anything with my rugs, but I did wash the rug grippers that are underneath them because they were getting like dusty, and so the rugs were sliding, and so I washed them and I just hang them up here on my rack to dry. But I'm going to take you down here to the back door and show you that I put the big one away. I'd already done the runner. It dried a little faster than this bigger one. And all I was doing there was hanging up my son's school clothes that I don't dry on the rack to dry. And of course, if you've watched any of my videos before, you know that my pups are not far away from me. They follow me around the house all day. So we're just getting the rest of his clothes turned right side out. Friends, I have to do it like in shifts because the dogs steal the boys' stinky socks. So I can't like turn them right side out and leave them on the floor in piles because the dogs will dig through them for socks. So I'm just using another clothes basket here to do that so that I can put them up on the washer and dryer so the dogs don't get into them. And of course, the same morning that I took the comforter off that Harper had bled on, we took this is my heated blanket, my plug-in electric blanket. I took it off too and got it washed for the season. We're kind of done using it here since it's March. This was my vacuum from the day before when I was cleaning the basement. I'm just showing you that everything I swept up. I'm going to take it upstairs and empty it, and then we're going to get my living room swept. But while I was seasoning, we have a nice clean canister here. So while I was doing my introduction, I was in the living room a little bit after I put the first load in the washer. I was just decluttering it. I was putting the dog's toys away. We have a drawer in our coffee table that collects papers and junk and trash. I was getting it cleaned out and just fixing my cushions and my pillow. And you're going to notice I did put my St. Patrick's Day pillow on the couch, but when I swing the camera around here to vacuum the other side of my room, you're going to see that the pups have already knocked it off of the couch. I don't know if they knock it off when they get up or if they're getting up and like throwing it off. I don't know, friends, but they do that with all of my pillows all the time. So I am just using my Dyson Animal V10 to get my rugs and my floor swept here. I've mentioned this in all of my videos. I bought this during the pandemic. I think I figured out it was like May or June of 2020. It was on clearance at Lowe's. I paid about $2.99 for it. So it is going on 5 years. I have replaced the battery once, almost a year ago. I bought a off-brand battery on Amazon for $40, and a year later it is still going strong. I love this vacuum. I've said that 7, 8, 9 times, and I will use it until I cannot find reasonably priced replacement parts anymore, because it's one of my favorite vacuums. And then you're going to see right here, just, you know, the dust-filled canister from sweeping the living room. So friends, Mondays are typically an editing day for me, and I'm just giving you about a minute here of, which is fast forwarded very, very fast, of some of my process. I'm actually adding a voiceover here to my YouTube video, and it's just part of my day, friends. Like I said, especially Mondays. Mondays are a heavy editing day for me, because it's usually my video that's being released on Thursday that I'm doing. So friends, my next video coming out is going to be the spring cleaning of my appliances. I think I'm going to have 2 videos in my kitchen. One of them is going to be spring cleaning the appliances. The second one's going to be just everything else in the kitchen. And so a little tip I wanted to give you about spring cleaning your appliances is, like your dishwasher, make sure you're pulling out that filter and getting it scrubbed. In your fridge, make sure you are pulling out your drawers and wiping underneath them. If it's not wet, you can vacuum first, but if it is wet, make sure you're wiping them out. Also, make sure that you're using a safe cleaner in your appliances. So make sure that it doesn't have any harsh chemicals. Make sure that it's pretty much all natural. I will give you a little tip here on what I use in my video to clean my appliances. So my dishwasher and my fridge, I am only using hot water and a little bit of Dawn Platinum. And I make sure that I'm using lots of clean water to rinse it out. When it comes to your oven, if you have to use something like a oven cleaner, make sure that you are rinsing it out very well. I am using a mixture of Dawn Platinum and baking soda, so I'm making kind of a paste, but I am making sure that I'm wiping it out well, so that when I next use my oven, I am not like cooking or heating up any type of chemical that's going to, first of all, cause a reaction that hurts my oven, or second of all, something that's going to create a chemical reaction that hurts my food that I'm going to feed my family. So those are just that's just a little tip or two if you want to get ready to clean your appliances with me, like a deep spring cleaning. So friends, I had just finished uploading all of my voiceovers and putting them in my video. So I was downloading my YouTube video so that I could watch it to make sure it sounds okay, and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube itself. And next thing on our list is getting all of my hardwood floors here in the hallway in the living room mopped with my Tyneco. And friends, this is the Tyneco S5. It was the first one they released that had the technology that it got right up next to the baseboards to clean. I love it, friends. I mention it every time I use my Tyneco. I don't know what I would do if this ever broke. I would definitely repurchase another wet dry mop vac. I don't know if it'll be a Tyneco because other companies have released their own versions of these wet dry mops. I would definitely do some research to see if I could find just as well as this one for either about the same price or even a better price. I know that a lot of them have come down in prices since I bought this. I bought this almost a year ago. It will be a year in May. Friends, I love it. It's so quick. It's so easy. It's just, like I said, with my pets, I can't imagine not having a wet dry mop vac. Friends, you're gonna see when I dump the water for this how dirty it is. I am not a big mopper, especially in this living room. They're such on the outskirts that I don't feel like they get a lot of wear and tear, or a lot of foot traffic, I guess I should say, not technically wear and tear. But I do mop the hallway a lot more than I mop these wood floors here in the living room. So that's, I believe, where most of the dirt comes, because there is a lot of foot traffic in our hallway, and probably this little area right here from the living room into the kitchen gets a lot of foot traffic too. But you're gonna see it's pretty filthy. I'm also happy to report that I took the kennel back downstairs. We actually didn't even use it at all when the dogs had their surgery, so I finally just had one of the boys take it down this past weekend. So you can see the dirt and the hair and stuff there, and I mean, that's pretty dirty for just the small area that I mopped. All right, we are getting this laundry out of the dryer. Now, I do not do anything with the kids' laundry after it's dried. I do wash it and dry it for them, but they are responsible for getting it to their room, getting it folded, and getting it put away. So all I'm doing here is getting this second load into the dryer, and I'm gonna go about my day. Now I do hang up some of their clothes only because out of necessity, because I'm hanging them up to dry, but it's mostly their hooded sweatshirts. Now their t-shirts, which I hang on my rack to dry, a lot of times I don't put those on hangers. Every once in a while I will, but a lot of times I just pull them up as they're folded and I lay them on top of the clothes basket after I put their last load of dry clothes in their clothes basket.
You be good. I'll be right back.
I do not need my jacket out there. It is warm. Yeah, mommy, do your feet. Alright, you be good while I take Sissy out. You hear me? Do not eat any socks. Alright, come on, puppy Gil. Come on. Hey, who goes first? Who goes first? That's right, Mama go first. Good girl. Good girl. Be right back, Mackie. You're gonna get it. Can you get the top, puppy girl? Get out of her butt. One. Whoops. Come on, give it to me. Two. Two more. Come on. This one. This one. This one. End it, Harpy. You see Max, huh? You see Max out there? He's out on the porch. You see Max? Mackie, you see Max? He's out on his porch. He's out on his porch, huh? So friends, it's hard to see. Oh, he must have went in. So this is a house right here behind our house. Oh, there he is right there. They have a giant black Great Dane. His name is Max. And of course, our dog's name is Mac. But like, they just bark at each other back and forth all day long. My pups love when he goes out on his porch. So that's Max, that's my Mac. My Mac was freaking out while I was out with Harper's because Max is on his back porch. So friends, that is my life about 3 times a day. meaning from about the hours of 7 till about 3 p.m. when the kids get home. The dogs and I are just sometimes we're a total comedy act. But I wanted to include that because it's part of my day, and it's so funny. It's just how I interact with my pups. All right, we just had a little bit here to put in the dishwasher to get it loaded, and I'm going to get it cleaned. Friends, I'm going to show you right here. I'm spinning the sprayer on my middle rack because I put in one of my coffee containers, and sometimes it's a little tall. I just wanted to make sure that my spinner would spin and get everything clean. All right, I just had a pan from the morning to get washed. I'm just going to put it in my dish drainer there to dry. We're going to scrub out my sink, and then we're going to get my counter, my stove, and my island wiped down. And I'm just using the last of my Mrs. Meyer's Iowa Pine to clean. I'm happy to say that I'm finally done with it. Today is the 3rd of March and I'm doing this voiceover. I've gotten my mint out to start my cleaning. Not really start my cleaning, the mint out to use for wiping my counters and stuff. All right, friends, can you just see, I'm going to move it here in just a second, not my little tray right there, but just to the left of that cleaning bucket. So one of my friends is involved in like a nonprofit organization. They do a luncheon every year, and they sell tickets for like basket raffle. They sell tickets for a basket raffle, and I'm donating a cleaning basket to her, like the organization. And so over the last week or two, I had been gathering all my stuff. And so this day, I was going out the night before, the night after we were going to dinner, and I wanted to make sure that this was ready for her. So I wanted to get it all put together. I bought some of the mint, Mrs. Meyer's, the hand soap, the dish soap, and the multi-purpose spray to put in the basket. And this detail brush set I found at Walmart, and this set of microfiber cloths I found at Walmart. Now the blue one, the reason why I bought it, that blue one is supposedly a glass one. And you guys know I rave about my e-cloths, the glass one. Well, the e-cloths are about $16. That pack of 3 was less than $5. Let me know, friends, if you would like me to purchase it myself and test it out for you guys. If it works just as good, that is an amazing replacement for the e-cloth. I mean, it's like a savings of almost $10. But let me know, friends. Also, let me know if you want me to buy the little detail brush and kind of like test drive it for you guys. Again, I think it was less than $5 too. And I think we can always use some detail brushes in our cleaning arsenal. So let me know, friends, if that would be something that interests you. So we are just getting this all together. There's just microfiber cloths, brushes, soaps. I actually got a little knee pad from the Dollar Tree that's in the garden area, because who doesn't need a little cushion for their knees when they're down scrubbing stuff? Yeah, friends, I just filled it with a lot of my favorite things that I like to use when I'm cleaning. All right, right, friends, this is his third load of laundry. The second load I'm getting out of the dryer. The third one I'm going to put into the dryer. And this is the last thing I kind of did during the day. It's probably close to about time for the kids to come home. When I'm done with this laundry, the next time I jump in here, it's going to be about 5 o'clock, and I'm going to be prepping dinner for you guys. So friends, this recipe I'm making for dinner, it's called dill pickle soup. A few weeks ago, my friends and I went to lunch. We go to this, it's like a local restaurant type thing, and they have good soups. Well, they had a dill pickle soup, and I wanted to recreate it. So I have flour, I have my chicken base to make my chicken stock, I have a giant jar of dill pickles, I have sour cream, I have Old Bay and cayenne pepper for my seasonings, and I have butter, carrots, and potatoes. And friends, I'm going to show you the recipe here in a minute, and I'm also going to link it down below in the description box, and I think I'm going to pin it as my first comment because this soup was amazing. All 6 people in my family gave it a thumbs up. So we're just getting water in my big stock pot, and I'm going to cut the potatoes. I left the skins off my potatoes because they have a little bit of like minerals and vitamins and like fiber and stuff in them instead of peeling them. So I'm going to get my potatoes cleaned up. I'm going to get my potatoes cut up and my carrots cut up. And now I'm just making my chicken stock with the chicken base and the hot water I put in there. And I did do 2 pounds of potatoes. It called for 1 3/4 pounds, but I was not leaving a little tiny potato left. So I did put 2 pounds of potatoes in my stock pot there. And I didn't measure the carrots either. I forget what it calls for, but I did like 4 or 5 carrots. I mean, you can never have too many vegetables, I don't think. Friends, this is really good, but it was really not like the dill pickle soup we had at the restaurant. This is potato based, and theirs definitely was not potato based. I may try and look up another recipe to see if I can recreate that one, only because this is definitely a winter soup because it's really thick and hearty, but I could definitely see eating a dill pickle soup in the summer or the spring, and I think it might be better during that season of the year, like that time of the year, as a little bit of a thinner soup. Not so thick and like hearty. So I just put my potatoes and my carrots on to boil. I set a timer for 20 minutes because I really wasn't sure how long it would take, because I cut my potatoes up smaller and they said to just quarter them, but some of my potatoes were pretty big. But I did set a timer for 20 minutes. I'm going to check them about halfway through when I show you they're not done. I actually checked them when there was about 17 to 18 minutes gone by on my timer, and they were ready. Also with this recipe, this is the largest jar of pickle chips from Aldi's. It was exactly 2 cups of pickle juice, which is what you needed. And I cut up about half the jar, made the cup of pickles that you needed. And of course we have hamburgers or sandwiches all the time, so we will use the rest of the pickle chips. But as you see there, it was just shy of 2 cups. When I got half of the pickles out, I could get the rest of the juice out, and it was exactly 2 cups. It was perfect. And friends, you see my bread machine right there to the left. I did make fresh bread with this. I didn't show you making it because I actually made it a little bit early because I wanted to make 2 loaves. I wanted to make sure that we had plenty of fresh bread for this soup. But you're gonna see I do pull the second loaf out and cut it just before I show you that just before I serve the soup here. All right, friends, we have about 3 minutes left, but please watch till the end because I do show you what the soup looks like when it's done, and I show you, like in my bowl, how hearty it is. But I want to thank you for being here, friends, joining me for this day in the life video. If I could ask you one favor, could you give this video a thumbs up? Give it a like. Again, I've said this, it just lets YouTube know that you like this type of content, and it will suggest other videos of mine like this to you. It will also suggest other creators' content to you that is like kind of this day in the life type stuff, cleaning, cooking. If you feel like giving me a comment, go ahead. I asked you if you would like me to buy a couple of those products and like test them for you guys. So if you do, go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, why the heck not? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then that bell notification so you never miss another one of my videos. I release every Monday and Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And friends, I would love to have you join my community. All right, so make sure you stay to the end of this video so you see this delicious soup, and then I will catch you in the next video on Thursday. Have a great day, friends. Bye. And friends, this gave tons of leftovers for us. And everyone had 2 bowls at dinner time, but I used this for lunch for the next 3 or 4 days. It was so good. And this is just my youngest. He's helping me set the table. I cut the bread. He's putting the bread out, and then he's going to put the bowls of soup out too. And in about 30 seconds here, I'm going to show you what it looked like. I'm going to show you my plate.